Hi, my name is Kevin Weir. I am the campus and teaching pastor for our Roanoake campus. I've been here 5 years this fall. The campus was mobile 8 years prior to getting into the building. So just watching the journey was a really cool season. I've never been so excited about concrete and about paint as I was when we got our additional parking. The last thing we want to do is tell guests that are trying to get into the parking lot, you can't park here because there's no space, so go across the highway to this overflow parking and we hope you'll catch the shuttle and get here. So that was just a challenge from the get-go, having enough space to get the people that wanted to come to the building and to Compass and be part of the church.
When we started Uncharted and started growing this church out in Roanoake, it was so exciting and life-giving. For our family, I must say it was quite the opposite. It was pretty scary. We made this commitment to contribute to this Uncharted initiative, and I was a little worried. We just dove in, and every month we committed to making it our first priority. But it came to a point to where I was like, man, I need to pray about this. I need to pray for God's provision so we continue to give as much as we really want to give. Within a month of praying that, a neighbor just said, hey, we're looking for a person at my company. What do you think? It's a full-time job, so that in itself was, a huge transition for our family. But it has allowed us to not just give to Uncharted and everything that's going on at Compass, but go above and beyond. And that's something that's been a really cool thing to not just experience as a couple, but also to have our kids see that unfold and to know we trust a great God and He provides.
When I look back on the 2 years ago when we started talking about this, Uncharted initiative, it has been a test for my heart. I really wanted the Lord to be at the top of that list, and that's easy to say and hard to do. And when we talk about Uncharted, we're talking about faith beyond the horizon, and that means you can't see where we're going. You are just going. Because of that, I said, all right, as a leader of my household, I'm going to go and I'm going to give. And seeing how this initiative for Uncharted has allowed us to pay off debt across the street, Compass Center, Compass Fields, which has been amazing because when you're free from that debt, you have an ability then to go and give in different areas, to send in different areas, whether that is literally right down the road at Grace, or that is across the world in India, where we have helped to open up a children's home. I think that, again, because of that boldness from our church, from the leadership of our church, to be able to send and to go, that has just manifested in me a spirit of thankfulness. Some people go and some people are senders. And in this phase of our lives with young children, we are senders. And whether that means that we send money across the street to pay off debt, or we send money around the world to India or to places unknown, it's just been a huge blessing.
When we started this Uncharted initiative, it was a little scary. I mean, we have always been faithful tithers, I would say, but stretching ourselves beyond that limit was definitely new. I'm very much in the wheelhouse of what is possible versus what is impossible. And so that was a little bit different for me to just push ourselves farther than we are comfortable. Towards the end of this, what has been so exciting for me and what I've learned is that I should have just challenged myself more. Like, I always think if we had just made this commitment, how much more could God have done? I feel like I put Him in a box. I limited Him, just learning how faithful He is to keep all His promises. When He says, test me in this and see, He will do it. He will fulfill His promises.